Hey, Big League Dads, welcome back. And I hope you're having a great year so far. And I want to remind you that Big League Dad exists to educate and inspire Arizona dads to take a more active role in their families. And part of being a Big League Dad, if you watch some of our previous videos, is being a real man. A real man rejects passivity, he empathizes with others, he accepts responsibility, and he leads courageously. And this month, we are talking about dating. And so here's your warning. Man, I'm challenging you, men, because if you're watching this video, I know one thing to be true, and that is you desire to be great. You desire to be great in every aspect of your life. And so in terms of dating your wife, and I want to challenge you to take the lead. You make the plans. And don't let your wife or your girlfriend or your daughter lead in this. You should be leading in this. So you need to make the plans and be a real man. Reject passivity. Lead courageously by making the plans to date your wife. We all know that it's not about the gift. It's not about how much money you spend or you running out last minute and just spending a bunch of money on your wife, but it's more about the thought. And relationships, especially marriages, can be hard work. They need to be worked on. That's why you need to make dates a regular thing in your life. And don't just date your wife on Valentine's Day or one time a year on your anniversary, but make dating your wife a regular thing that occurs throughout the year. I understand as a pastor, I understand that there are a lot of marriages that are struggling today. And so if your marriage is not what you want it to be, or if there are issues or problems, here's my plea to you. Be committed to fixing it and not ending it. Be committed to fixing whatever's the problem. If your marriage is not what you want, then be committed to fixing it and not ending it. And that's why dating so regularly is so important. If you have daughters, you need to date them regularly as well and show them how a real man treats a woman. Because, like it or not, someday she's going to be comparing every single guy, how that guy treats her. She's going to be comparing that with how her dad treated her. And so by dating her, man, you want to set the standards high, raise the bar high so that she expects the best in her life. Relationships aren't easy. You've got to pursue the women in your life, and you got to do it regularly. So make sure you are dating them. Now, a couple years ago at our church, we did a funeral for a man who'd been married to his wife for nearly 70 years. And as we were sitting down and getting ready to go through the details of the funeral with the widow now, we asked her what advice she would give to young couples who are just entering into marriage. And this is what she said. She sat down and she looked at us and she said, I'm not much on giving advice, but when I was little, we didn't have a lot. And so when something broke, when something didn't work right, we couldn't just throw it out and get a new one. We had to fix it. And then she looked at us and she said, in 70 years of marriage, John was her husband who just passed away. She said, John and I had been broken and fallen apart plenty of times, but we just fixed it. So Big League Dads, and this is your time. And make sure you are putting on your calendar regularly dates with your wife, dates with your daughter, and continue striving to be real men.